it's time for me to do my skincare video. I set an alert on my calendar and it went off yesterday that it was time for me to film this video. And originally when I did my skincare haul, I said I was going to come back and let you guys know what has been going on with it, or something to that effect. I probably should have went back and watched that video before starting this one because I can't really remember what I said I was going to say in this one. But I thought I would just go in and tell you what I've been thinking about the products and how my skin's been doing. So I have been using lots of products, and I believe sometimes I'm almost on the fence about starting out with a whole bunch because sometimes you just don't know what's really working, what's not working. So I think I made a little mistake there. Probably should have started out with a smaller amount and then grew to more products, but there were so many things that I wanted to try. With all of that being said, out of everything that I have been using on my skin, there's only been two things that I just don't like, that don't work for me. Well, let me put it this way. There's been one that I don't like and one that just didn't work for me. Something to that effect. And the first thing is, this one is one I don't like. It's the Lush Ultra Blend Facial Cleanser. Some people absolutely love this thing, and if you love it, you keep using it, but I just can't stand it myself. I said I was going to attempt to use it, and I just haven't been able to bring myself to start using this again. I can't stand the scent of it, and it doesn't feel like it gets my face clean at all. But with that being said, some people love it, and if you love it, keep going. Then another product that I actually liked, but it doesn't work for me, is this Josie Maran Argan Daily Moisturizer with SPF of 47. I had a little free sample of this several months ago. I used the entire sample. I love this stuff, so I decided I was going to order the full size of it. Well, I noticed every time I used it, I would start breaking out. And when I went on my cruise, I had this horrible pimple spot, acne just right there, and it was like, ugh. And when I used this on my cruise, it didn't clear up my face, didn't clear up till I got back. I stopped using this. Face cleared up. Then I started using it again, it broke out again. Now granted, I still had maybe 1 to 2 breakouts a month, just 1 or 2 pimples, nothing major, but it was like every single time I used this product, I would break out. So this is going to be donated to my mom, to let her have it. I don't think she's going to start breaking out, but I still like the product, but it's going to break me out, so it's just not good for my skin. But all of the other skin products that I've been using, I've introduced some new ones since I started really focusing in on the skincare. There are some, so far I've honestly really liked everything. I just really not sure what is doing a good job and what's not, because I will tell you, overall I am loving the way my skin feels on my face. It feels, I think, the best that it's ever felt. It's really smooth, and other than when I was using this, I haven't really noticed any breakouts. Right before I started all this 6 weeks ago, I had developed a little bit of eczema just right up in here. That is all cleared up now. I did notice a couple days ago that I'm getting another little piece of eczema right here, I think. I don't know if I'm pointing in the right spot. It's just something that I suffer with every winter, and it always seems to, on this side, never seems to cross over, which I'm thankful for that. But what I did have cleared right up, and I will tell you just kind of a rundown of what I generally do. Not every day, I sometimes miss days, but regardless, I always cleanse my face, period, twice a day usually. Once in the morning, once before I go to bed. You don't want to over cleanse your face. I've been told that by many different people of varying levels of expertise, from my doctor all the way down to people that work at skincare counters. And if you over cleanse your face, it's going to get too dried out, and then it's going to want to produce more oil and cause breakouts. So don't over cleanse your face. The second thing that I do after I cleanse is use a toner, and I've ended up with several different toners now, and I'm going to do another video and just show you my toners that I've got. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I've got 4 of them, and some of them are exfoliating, and some of them just strictly a toner. And so far, I've liked them all. No complaints about any of those. Then I use a couple of different serums. I use the Shiseido Ultimune. It's the one in that pinkish red bottle. Really like that. And then I have the Soap and Glory. It's another serum. I can't remember the name of it right now. I like that. And then I will put on an eye cream, and then follow up. The very last thing will be my moisturizer. Now I generally do that in the morning, and in the evening before I go to bed, sometimes I won't do all of those steps, and then I'll just end up putting my acne medication on. I got creams for that. So that's roughly what I do, and I am loving the way my skin is feeling, so I highly encourage everybody to really pay attention to your skincare. Your skin is the largest organ in your body, and you need to take care of it. And by the way, don't forget to use sunscreen, and it's very important. So you want to take care of your skin. Now, I'm not telling you to run out and buy the most expensive stuff out there. I'm not telling you to do that at all, but it wouldn't hurt to introduce some things into your regimen. And first thing you want is a really good cleanser. I did a video about my favorite cleansers that I think it was like the cleansers that I love and hate. I had 3 top cleansers in that, and I highly recommend any of those 3. And then the toners, I'm still on, I'm still contemplating those, but I'm going to do a video and tell you what I think about each one. Then with the serums that are going, I've only used the Shiseido, the Soap and Glory, and then I've gotten free samples from Lancome, and I've used some of those, and I like them all, honestly, but I'm not sure which one's better. I'm just going to be honest with you. As far as eye cream goes, I've got some from Lancome, Soap and Glory. I've got a new one from Origins, and I'm going to do a mini skincare haul of something. And then I've got Philosophy. Out of all of those that I've done, I honestly think the Philosophy works the best. That's just my opinion out of all the ones I'm trying, but I just started using the one by Origins, so I'm not really sure yet if I like that one or not. I don't dislike it, I just don't know if it's doing anything really good for my fine lines that get kind of around here. But so far, I would say the Philosophy one seems to work the best. It doesn't have the most pleasant smell, but there is one weird thing that I have discovered. I have extremely dry eyes, and I use a really thick, it's almost like Vaseline that I put in my eyes at night. And I don't do it every night, but I notice when I do that, some of that cream or whatever it is that goes into my eyes, it looks like Vaseline, gets down under here. And I have to say, that is the best anti-wrinkle thing I have ever seen. It's not permanent, but when I wake up in the morning, my eyes are so smooth after that stuff. And I've tested it before where I'll just put it in one eye and not the other. And the underneath that eye, whichever one I do it, is the smoothest I've ever seen. I did a video on that. If I can find it, I will link that below where I'm talking about it. But anyway, and as far as moisturizers go, I don't think that one is as important as the other stuff. A good cleanser is, I think, extremely important. Serums are important, and I think eye creams are important. But as far as the moisturizers, I definitely say go for it. But I think if you got all the other stuff going on, if you want to get a higher end, go for it. If not, just go drugstore on that. So that's just my opinion on this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye, everybody.